What the hell? Hey guys, happy Friday. I am live and we are talking about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. Lauren, I just texted me, said Zach was live, and I hate going live when he's live. So I didn't know if she was live now. I didn't know what she was talking about, but anyway, so it's Reality of Kristen Ray. This is Who's How You On podcast, and we're all here to talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And nobody's here yet. I think Instagram on. Hey Denise, thanks for joining for Housewives of Salt Lake City. And yes, we're talking about whose side are you on? And have you guys watched the episode? We're gonna do OC after this. But give me 1 second. I gotta do one thing. I'll let everybody get in. So I just heard from Lauren that Zach was on his live, something about him getting mad at Adam again. And I don't know what that's about. Does anybody know what that's about? Because I don't like to go live at the same time as him, because maybe we could pop on together. I don't know. But like, I don't know. Somebody tell me about it. I guess we'll talk about it afterwards. Yeah. So what do you guys think about Salt Lake? I can't believe there's only one. Hey Lauren, I was just telling about you what you told me about Zach. He's live right now, and Lauren? Like as we speak, like live right now. Because I always try to do it later on Friday, so I don't do it at the same time as him. Zach, but oh my God, now you got my heart beating. You said something about he's mad at Adam again or something. You mean to give me a heart attack? Yeah, Zach is not mad at Adam again. He's pissed at. Oh, is this from yesterday? Well, we know MJ's a liar. We already knew that. I guess she did something else. Or maybe did she enter the chat finally? Is he really? I hate that. Is he live by himself? If he's live by, let me see. I want to see if he'll let me pop on. Do you think he'll let me pop on? How long's he been live for? Zach, if you're listening, you're probably not because you're live. But if you're not, if you're live right now, I'd rather go live with Zach. We've never been live together, but he really did literally wait 10 minutes. He's only been live for 10 minutes. Oh, he is mad. Somebody go over there and tell him I'm live. Be like, you and Krista should go live together. See, Krista's live now. You guys should do it together. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm trying to like pay attention to you guys, but Zach's live now, and I don't want to mess with this live. And like, I was gonna message him why he was live and say, why don't you let me go live with you? But let me pop on while you're live, because I'm sure he's talking about something with. Oh, he's listening to it. Uh-oh, I want to know what's going on. Hey, Mamir. I don't know. I want to go. I don't know. If anybody loves me, if you feel like it, you love me, Zach. Somebody pop over on Zach's live and say, Krista's live. She tried not to go live with you guys together. You guys should go live together. You should have Krista pop on your live. Say that. Anyway, if you don't have to, if nobody wants to, just be like nonchalant. Just like, shit, Krista's live too. Be like, you and Krista should go live. You should have her come up on yours. You guys never live together. Because if I literally message him why I'm live, I'm an asshole. That just makes me look stupid because all the people that are watching me. We're talking about Zach Peter. Anybody that's doesn't know what we're talking about. Him and I have never collabed together. I've wanted to for a while. And I always try to listen to his first. I didn't realize that he was going to go live this late. And I don't want to, I hate being live at the same time as him. You should let Krista drop a link, come up on your live, since she's live now too. All right, I'll wait and see if you guys. I'll just start talking Salt Lake, because if not, I told you not to say I wanted him. Lauren, I told you not to say that I wanted him to say that. Jesus. No. Abort. No, abort, Lauren, abort. I did not want you to say I wanted you. Lauren, abort. Abort, Lauren, abort. Oh my God. Lauren. Oh my God, somebody get Lauren. Lauren, abort. I told you not to say. Did I not say? Did I not say to say don't say? I'm losing my mind. I didn't want to go live with him. I do, but I wanted you to say it like nonchalant. Guys, you guys are. I know. I told you not to. I feel so stupid. Oh my God. All right, forget I said it. Like, he's not going to pay attention to that. He doesn't. If it's my idea, he's not going to do it. But I feel stupid. He's not going to answer you. I don't want you to say. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Is there any way you can delete the comment? Can you delete the comment? No, he's not going to, because he's not going to say yes. Because he knows I want to. He's not going to say yes. He needs it to be your guys' idea. He doesn't think anybody else wants that. He thinks I'm making you guys say it all the time, and it just happened again. So he's definitely not going to say yes. So now I'm panicked. I'm freaking out. I feel like an asshole because all the people watching know that I wanted to go live. Like, I feel stupid. I hate rejection. I wish you didn't say that. All right, I'm not going to look because I'm crying right now. I'm not going to look because I'm crying. I'm going to start crying. But I know he's not going to say yes, and I hate rejection. All right, so let's just like literally pretend that I'm not watching that. All right, get on my notes. Because if anybody, like, I'm not going to be able to hear what he says. So I don't want to change this live. All right, I'm supposed to be talking about. Yeah, just because he's not answering it. I don't think he's answering you. And nobody's saying anything. God. Yeah, just delete it. Please. I mean, it has to be. I want it to be like nonchalant because he doesn't. I don't know. He's like freaking out about something. And this sucks because everybody that usually watches the both of us are live. Where I hate the fact we're live at the same time. Let's see, man. All right. Well, let me get started because I feel like everybody that watches both of us is gonna. You know what I mean? I want you guys have to choose. But should we listen to it since it's like important Adam stuff?
Yeah. Listen, obviously this is raw emotion.
All right, guys. It's just me about Housewives of Salt Lake City. We'll get to it in a minute, but I want to see what's going on with X.
Perhaps it's time now it's over that you and Adam do a live together to fully squash this. Squash this. We've been talking on the phone like
okay. Adam and I are fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
We realized MJ was plain as bold, and that's what really stemmed from this whole incident at the bourbon room. Like, we're fine. We've let it go. Yeah. And listen, it's 2 years of stuff. So
I wish they. I'm glad they're squashed. Exactly, which makes me really happy. But so I was gonna play.
Lauren says, "Don't steal any more of Bill's content, or they'll call you out."
What the fuck is she talking about?
Steal any of Bill's content.
Who's Bill?
Bill Smith.
Bill fuck is Bill Smith. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, they've been squashed. Yeah, I figured they squashed it. It's all MJ's fault. You know, it just brings up a lot of like things with me, like a lot of stuff. Okay, Chris, stop paying attention. We should be live together. We should be live together.
It's just wild.
All right. Sorry, I'm getting back to the lake. I'm just mad that I wish that he would fucking just say yes, but
it's so
sorry guys, you weren't supposed to see my vulnerable side, but I guess I look like an asshole. He's live and all right, stop paying attention. All right, let's just forget that that's happening right now. Okay, so well, we kind of knew that already. I thought something else, like something. Did something new happen? Is he listening to something new? Because I saw him listening to somebody's voicemails or something, and I'm like, so I thought something new happened. You know what I mean? But the fact that he's, I mean, should I just like, should we just get over there and then come over here? So I feel like everybody's, no. I don't want you guys to have to choose. That's the thing. I hate that. Like, I really, really was like paying attention. I really thought that he went live at 11:45. So, okay. All right. So Salt Lake. Now, okay. So first of all, fucking Salt Lake. Heather is the one. I'm pretty positive. Heather is the one who literally said the shit about Whitney to Dana. Okay. It was not that she knew that she went to her first. She went and she told her about a post. Okay. So this whole thing with her blaming Lisa, it's all Heather's fault. Okay. This is all Heather. Heather has been doing a Von Teese account. I'm going to say allegedly, because I'm pretty sure it's her. She's doing a Von. Oh, I guess she had a podcast. I missed it. I know. I'm so upset right now. I want to watch. I want to know what's happening. I really did try to do it. Like, I was like, oh, I'll go live at 12:45 because Zach's always at 11:45. You know what I mean? I think it's Heather too. Because did you notice when Heather was talking to Whitney about it and telling her that Meredith had seen, or she said to Meredith, have you seen the post about Whitney's jewelry? And then when she said something to Whitney about it, she's like, you seem more mad at the person than you are about what they said. You should be more worried about what they said. You know what I mean? She was kind of like playing it up. And the fact that Dana said that this person's been messaging her for years, or 2 or 3 years. And then when she tried to talk about Heather, she's like, and Meredith, the person was like, no, like defending the shit out of it. Hey, Kath. I was going to get an assault, but I was trying to get somebody to nonchalantly say to Zach, why don't you and Krista go live together? And then Lauren did, but then I made her take it back because she said I wanted her to say that. And I said, I've always, please don't ever say I want you to say that, because then he'll ignore it. He wants it to be your guys' idea. It has to be your guys' idea because he thinks you guys don't like me. But I'm like dying to know what happened. And please, people in the comments, please don't be mad at me and say, Krista, get to the point or get to your show. I know I'm not supposed to, I should be getting to the show, but I'm too like dying to know what's happening over here. But okay, Krista, ignore it. We'll listen to it later. It would make sense for us. I mean, honestly, we should try to go live together. I don't know why he doesn't. I really don't. Like I said, I don't think he thinks that you guys want me up there. I don't know why. We would probably, and who cares if me and him disagree? You know what I mean? We disagree on Erica Jane. We disagree on a lot of stuff, but it's fun. That's what makes it fun. But anyway, so we're still at the anniversary party. So Salt Lake, whose side are you on? I'm not on Heather's side. I'm not on Lisa's side. I believe that it's definitely Lisa and Heather that stopped Monica from coming back. I am not even on Whitney's side. I think Whitney is a troublemaker. I think she is an effing liar. I am on Angie's side, and I like Mary. I'm on Mary's side. All the other bitches can go somewhere. And I think the husbands are too much. They're, hey, bitch. Guys, this is Miss Gwendolyn Pierce. Miss Gwendolyn Pierce. If I ever say to you guys, you know how I cut off a lot of my best friends, and then there's one person I love that I keep letting her back in my life. This is one of my best friends right here. And she's Gwendolyn Pierce from New Jersey. And Gwendolyn, do not say where we live, please. They know, most of them know where we live, but so we're still at Angie's Greek mafia party or something. Is that what it was? I forget. This party's been going on for weeks. Like, we're literally still there. Okay. And we got Justin bucking John, trying to make it look like there's some kind of, oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm serious. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, I've been trying to get him to, and I think now the fact that he won't, it makes me even madder. You know what I mean? But let me know if he says anything back. I mean, it would make sense. I don't know what tea he was talking about, but I'd like to know. But yeah. So I like Bronwyn. I like the Bronwyn and Heather. The Bronwyn and Heather thing, that was amazing. Bronwyn did amazing. Bronwyn held her own because Heather did not expect her to literally stand her ground. The girl's not stupid. Bronwyn is not dumb. The way Heather said it, it was not because she was like, wasn't said in a nice way, making fun of her, like saying she's not a trophy wife, a gold digger, and she married her husband for money. And like Bronwyn says, I always put that out there first, and so she just gets it out of the way. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lauren. She is. Lauren and Aaron and Mimi are like all you guys, Kathy. I swear, like I think about how you guys have been with me for so long, like this entire time. And you guys found me through Zach and through Adam. Isn't that crazy? I mean, me and Adam have over 300 lives we've done together. You know what I mean? And me and Zach have 0. Isn't that crazy? And there's like all throughout that year when they were on tour and stuff and following them all around, he ignores the shit. We will talk in DMs about literally everything, and we'll go back and forth, and he will never answer the one question I keep asking: why the fuck won't you collab with me? Seriously. And now I feel like it's because I don't know. Like, who cares if we disagree on the Housewives? You know what I mean? Like, it's not a cult. But, he's had all kinds of people there, like people that don't have any subscribers. And like, sometimes I think it's because I'm like low man on the totem pole, but I'm not anymore, But I think he just like, he knows I want it. So he's like, fuck, I don't know what, it's weird. I think it's just weird that he won't. Especially since we have a lot of the same subscribers. But anyway, and I was trying not to go live at the same time as that because I like to listen to it. I do listen to it. I only listen to 2 other people, really, him and Dana, obviously, and then like Sean Atwood, but like Sean Atwood, we do. Kathy, no, we didn't. I think we met. Honestly, didn't you meet? We met at Adams. I thought we met at Adams chat first originally, because when I saw you at Sister Wives, I was like, Kathy, remember Kathy? I was like, Kathy, I know it was you. Like, I just remembered you from, I thought I remember you from Adams. Maybe I'm just delusional. Yeah. But anyway, so the guys are trying to do a husband thing. I swear they are trying to make it a House Husbands of New Jersey, of Salt Lake. Get the fuck out of here. It's not working, my friend. I don't know. To me, it still seems old and tired compared to the Mormon wives, but I don't know. I think that Lisa's husband, I think John, Whitney in the after show. I'm going to play the after show for you guys. Whitney in the after show, they're trying to paint it like John has been aggressive. He came out this season aggressive, looking for a fight, and I don't think that's true. I think it's the other way around. I think Justin was trying to do something again, though. But if you're calling my wife, like George would do the same thing. If you're saying to my husband's face that your wife's a liar, my husband's going to fucking tell you that my wife's not a liar. My wife, he'll stick up for me no matter what it is. Don't mind me. I'm going to call him real quick. He would stick up for me no matter what it is. I know 300,000 people are probably going to see this, and here I am curling my hair. See, this is why I'm different, guys. This is why people think I'm a whack job. Because I know that I have all these subscribers and 1 million people watching me. Like, even like I'm saying with Replay Crew, and here I am curling my hair. But hey, listen, we're talking. But I don't think also that Lisa was more like was in Justin's face going, Whitney's a liar, and Justin's like, no, she's not. So I really kind of missed exactly who bucked who, but they said Justin bucked John, and I was like, well, then why is Whitney saying that John has been coming? She's noticed that John's been very aggressive. And then they also, I'm already giving a spoiler alert with the after show. But basically what they're trying to say too is that like John's been aggressive and they think he's stressed out because Lisa lied about having new businesses or something. Because she was telling everybody that John was out working on a new project that they have. And then when she asked John about it at a party, John acted like he didn't know what she was talking about. But again, it's like, I don't know. You didn't, and Bronwyn, you did not ask John that because you were interested. You actually give a fuck. You weren't saying, oh, I heard you're working on a company, blah, blah, blah. Todd and you should talk. And John was like, huh? Like, you did that because you're shady as fuck too, Brand. But Bronwyn, I give it to you, though, girl. I am here for it. That's your job. You do exactly. You literally delivered. And I don't want to say Brittany did too, but Brittany was supposed to be Heather's friend, and I didn't see that from Heather this season. And I still don't see it from Heather. And I also think that Jared is a player. And I think Brittany likes it. Because the girl literally goes on dates, like 10,000 dates in between her, and I'm fucking here. All right, sorry. If you're listening to audio part real quick, audio who's audio on podcast, audio side, come watch the Crazy Live 3 days a week so you understand exactly what the hell I'm saying when I tell you I'm fucking with my hair because I have ADHD and I'm watching myself and I have to constantly go here. And I pick myself apart. And what are you guys saying? Anything from Zach? Zach, probably not, right? Isn't it awesome? I'm fucking obsessed with that curling iron. Yo, did you hear? Okay, this is alleged. I have to say alleged because it's not been released yet. But I'm pretty sure Teresa got fired. Teresa let go. Jen's let go. Even Danielle, I think, is let go. Or Danielle is a friend of, I'm not really sure. But they also have hired 2.5 more people. And they got rid of 2.5 and hired 2.5. And I think by the end of next season or summer, we'll be filming or it'll be getting in production. So they're not doing a whole reboot. This is just alleged, because people keep putting this exact information out there when it's not true or haven't heard, but I heard that on the street. And I tried to ask, who to tell me, because, I never ask them to tell me anything about the show. We don't even talk about it. And I tried to get the information out of them, but they will not budge. I cannot get big mouths to tell me anything. I want to know. Like, I'm like, look, because you know what? I would. I'm like, I'm going to tell everybody if you tell me, so don't tell me. I was like, tell me, but don't tell me, because if you tell me, I'm going to have to tell people, But I would just say that it's a rumor. But anyway, let me just back up. I'm talking about Jersey, but I'm just excited because she is broke. And I'm not laughing at that. I feel very bad for that. But I don't feel bad when you owe a lot of people money. So that's what I feel like Salt Lake's trying to get the house husbands to be just like Jersey. And I'm not fucking for it. Let me get rid of this comment. I'm going to sit back so I stop up here. Okay. Mimir, I love you. Oh, Mimir, you heard last night, real quick, you heard on Sean's channel when Jad talked about Corey and what she said about Chris. They brought up Lou Taylor. I'm like, see, the shit that I keep saying that everybody's ignoring me in the chat about when I talk about Lou Taylor, Britney's money, and Diddy's money, and Diddy stealing Justin's money, and then how come fucking Corey Gamble's there. Corey was at Kim Porter's death. He was at fucking Michael Jackson. He was at Whitney. They call him the cleanup guy. Why are you pictured there then, sir? If you're the cleanup guy, why are you in these pictures? Why is there evidence of you there? It's weird to me. So if you're the cleanup guy, you shouldn't be pictured. We should have pictures of you like you're Where's fucking Waldo. You know what I mean? He's literally Where's fucking Waldo. He's everywhere. And you think he just happened to show up at Kris Jenner's and fucking Kris Jenner? Anybody actually believes he's fucking Kris Jenner? You're out of your mind. You should see his ex-girlfriend. Beautiful. Not Kris Jenner. The only reason he would be there is because remember when the thing that happened in Paris with Kim? I believe that was a warning. And I don't want to say that I think Kris sacrificed her daughter once, remember? And she did it again. I'm not, but see, they're trying to make us they got everybody looking for freak off tapes and shit. Stop looking. They want us looking over here. We're got to be looking over there. They want us to look for freak off tapes. Stop. We're not going to find him. What we should be looking at is the money trail and what he's actually really doing with the tunnels and the littles, because that's where the Kardashians come. They wash this fucking money through their church. The money that they all steal from Diddy or from Biebs, from Britney, from, Lou Taylor. Gave or put $600 million of Britney's fucking money through the Kardashians. This is on record into Jamie Spears' account or something like that. And Jamie's dad, or Jamie, oh my God, Chris, Britney's dad, Jamie, was fucking Lou Taylor. Okay. So they just, because he was a conservator, literally, and the Kardashians are the ones who did it. And I'm so fucking shocked that this information is like, it's starting to leak out because people are starting to wonder, like, nobody's finding freak off tapes. Okay. If they have them, fucking Burgess gave them to everybody. Okay. Courtney Burgess gave them to the fucking feds. And I do 1000%. Now that I know that what he said, that it was a female that got him that recorded or got him that information about Kim Porter and stuff. I don't know about the tapes, but remember that Kimora Lee Simmons, a long time ago, before this Diddy stuff was even around, Kimora was talking about Kim Porter's death. And it's like she's devastated. It was her best friend, right? She's like, she had a fucking book written. It was her diary exposing everything. And Diddy fucking threatened her. And so did, what's his name? Rhoslc. Obviously, she was married to Rhoslc. But it was a heart. So she never, ever had the book. She never released it, but she's had the book. Okay? Just because she didn't release it didn't mean she still didn't have it. And I think she told them she burned it because she was scared. But I 1000% now believe that is after he got arrested, that she took that hard drive in her diary. Kimora wrote the book. I'm sorry, I'm going to fuck him there. Kimora wrote the book that Burgess says he has. The book that Ashley Banfield has, whatever, that they're not, it's different than the one that was released. But I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure, and I'm speculating, but I can't imagine what else or why Kimora wouldn't let that information be leaked now. Okay. No matter how she let it get leaked, she let that hard drive go because it's the right thing to do. And she promised Kim Porter. I don't know if it's going to do anything because they have already speculated that he had something to do with her death. But, and that was her diary, maybe the tapes that come along with it, because remember, she stole tapes too. So I know Corey Gamble definitely is not fucking Chris. Okay. I believe that he is there as her handler to make sure that the money goes where it's supposed to go. Well, illegally go where it's illegally supposed to. Why else would he be there? Have we ever seen them? I've never seen them kiss on camera. I just think it's a nice touch that they added. This is the funny touch, because people actually believe that old bitch is getting fucked by. He apparently got an 18-inch penis too, because he was in porn allegedly. I can't find confirmation of the porn thing. We just figured we would just take it as an alleged, because nobody wants to start looking for that. I don't want to start looking for it. I wouldn't even know what to look for. I forget where I even heard that from. What we did confirm, though, is that he is the fucking heir of Mary Kay Cosmetics. He most certainly is Fancy NCR's son, adopted son. And yeah. All right, Krista. So that's all the stuff. And they're like, oh, Google's not proof. I'm not in Google. This is information that Dana has. She was also, remember, a publicist in Beverly Hills when she was on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She was also a publicist. She knows a lot of people. She has an interview with the guy from Kimoji. Kimoji is an app that Kim says that she created when she didn't. Somebody else created it, and it was their partner. They stole it from him. So he went broke. He's the one who walks around Hollywood with a sign saying Kim Kardashian ruined my life, and now I'm homeless and broke. And Dana was like wondering, what the hell is this guy? Like, we thought he was a joke. Like, she kind of just thought he was a joke. And she actually got a hold of him and interviewed him. And he was the creator of Kimoji. He used to have an app on Instagram called something about deleting people's bullying comments or something like that. And then they were going to come up with the Kardashians were going to back it. And then they were going to have an emoji called Kimoji. It says be Kim. He created it for her. They went and stole. So before he patented, a bunch of shit happened in between. There was some kind of weird phone call. He called in the morning. They're all like ready to go for the deal. They call him up, say, "Hey, have you patented the idea, the Kimoji thing yet?" No, we didn't patent it yet. Hangs up with him. Calls and patents it herself. Stole the idea, and then made up some weird ass excuse why they weren't going to work with him anymore. And then they took the idea. But anyway, that's the whole thing. That's just one thing of them being thieves. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that he lays out. But that's all the information that I was going to bring over to Sean Atwood or Ron's channel. I don't know if I'll do well in Ron. Ron and me, I don't know. Me and Ron, I don't think we would fare well, because I don't feel like he pays attention to his people, the people in the chat, and he should, because they're talking back and forth, and like I just feel like he gets too negative about him. I would want Sean there at least, because Dana's let me bring that stuff away from the paywall, from behind the paywall, which is okay. I mean, but we found our own stuff. But anyway, so that's that. Sorry, back to Salt Lake. I know I didn't even get into Salt Lake. I was kind of waiting for Zach to get done, but he's still talking. I guess he never said anything. Oh, Muddy Grace is over there. I hate this. I want to be live with him. All right, Salt Lake. Gwendolyn Pierce, in case you're wondering who Zach is, he's another content creator. He's a pretty big deal. He basically is the one who got me started in this. He told me I was the no way I would to start a podcast, that nobody would fuck with me, and he was right. And then to go over to YouTube and find his friend Adam. Okay, so back to Salt Lake. I'm sorry, I promise I'm gonna get into Salt Lake. I'm done touching my hair. Sitting back, I'm done touching my hair. It's still on my face. I should probably get a clip, right? It's really on my fucking nerves. Why won't this piece of hair get on my effing face? All right, I love you guys. One more hit of weed and we're doing Salt Lake. And don't be mad at me, okay? Please comment, like, subscribe. Please don't leave a comment and be mean to me. Go rate me 5 stars and then give me a bad review if you're mad at me for fucking being all over the place and doing my hair and talking about that. In my hair, I'm about to fucking pull this. I'm about to pull these back. I'm about to literally pull them back. Like that. I'm literally about to, because I can't take it. I have a clip right here. I sit here with clips right in front of me because I fuck with my hair constantly. These just 2 pieces of hair. I love my hair right now, but the 2 pieces of bangs are so short and so annoying. Okay, just get them on my face. Okay. I look like a crazy person. Okay. So, no bangs. India's Mafia Party, part 2. Whose side are you on, guys? Between Bronwyn and Heather, Lisa and Whitney, and you guys know the situation with Lisa and Whitney. All Lisa did was bring it to the group, okay? And I'm pretty sure it was Heather that brought it to social media. And who else would know about her using 7 different stock photos from Alibaba. And would you accept a friggin' piece of jewelry from Whitney? Would you buy her jewelry knowing she paid $1.25 for it? And it's the stuff you give the bodega, most likely. Infused with greed, not crystalline Whitney energy. Just saying. She says it's okay. I understand that you can, since you're cool, like me. Like if I was gonna I was gonna go buy some jewelry, and I wanted to resell it under my name, the brand Reality Crystal Marie. Yeah, I could probably mark it up. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cool. But Whitney thinks she's that cool to do that. So she's marked it up 700%, and people found out about it. And then people that were working for her found out about how she was not paying them, and she created some event that all these people's money. They were like selling the jewelry for her. So basically what she was doing was selling jewelry and then recruiting people to work for her under this brand of Prism and sell their product as like she's crystalline infused spiritual jewelry. It's infused with greed, Whitney fucking Rose, okay? I'm just saying it's infused with greed. It's not infused with anything good. But so Lisa freaks the fuck out. So she accuses Lisa of all this stuff, calling her a liar, basically after she goes on this whole hunt about, I'm going to find out, call Adam who told Dana Wilkie, she doesn't say her name on the thing, who told Dana Wilkie that there was an article about me and me using my fake jewelry. It's like, she's not addressing the fact that she did do this, that the jewelry is fucking fake. She's more worried about who the hell told the person in social media. It wasn't Lisa. It was fucking your best friend, Heather, okay? And probably Meredith, too. You know what I'm saying? They're the two that were brought up on camera first. Remember? They're the two that brought up on camera. Was it Meredith or Lisa? One of them said, hey, did you see the article? How did they know it was there? It was buried. This was before Dana even put it out. So somebody alerted Dana, and then somebody alerted the group. Hey, Larja, and I'm pretty sure it's freaking Heather. So, because she's the one saying to Whitney, oh, you seem more mad about the fact that, somebody found out, or not the fact that you did it. And Meredith's like, oh, if you were going to do something like that, Whitney, like basically not even letting her deny it. Just basically talking like she actually did buy the jewelry from there. And it is. She used 7 different same stock photos of Alibaba stuff. And again, I don't know what Alibaba is, but I'm pretty sure it's like Shein or something like that. And if it's like that, then I understand that like people are pissed, So I'm going to shut the camera off for 2 seconds while I'm making this. But I just feel like at this point, I don't like Lisa. I don't like Whitney. I'm like all for Bronwyn and Brittany and Mary, because like at this point, we can't hang our heads on Heather. She's a piece of shit. She got rid of our Monica over some Von Teeth shit. When she's doing the same damn thing, we can't even prove it yet. I'm going to hope to prove it soon. I have to ask Dana again to clarify what's the account that was telling her about this. Who was the account that she assumes is Heather and Meredith, the name? They're the same. Literally, Heather and Meredith both left the Patreon back in March, when Dana both talked about their situations, and called Heather out for saying that Jen Shah gave her a black eye, just to see if the person she was DMing with would have an attitude about her, like, be like, oh, why did you say this about this person? And then fiercely defended Meredith Marks. Like, the only person that would fiercely defend Meredith Marks would be Meredith Marks, or like the person that's helping her do this thing with Dana. So the whole time, she's like, Monica, we can't trust Monica. We can't trust Monica. Don't even let her back this season. Monica filmed a whole episode. A whole scene for a whole episode of the season. And those 2 bitches decided that they were going to walk out if they brought her back. Isn't that ridiculous? They were going to leave. I said, fucking let them. Fucking let them. You protected a fucking criminal. And you're mad at her for exposing one? Again, what the fuck? Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. So, yeah, Lisa needs to go. So, where was it? Oh, my phone. Krista's going to stop fucking with her hair. We're going to get back here. And I'm just going to go through the episode real quick because I have Adam thing here. Because I want you to listen to the after show too. Okay. I'm just going to quickly go through this little argument real quick. She's here. I know. Krista's a mess too. Look at me. I'm all over the place. All right. Krista, shut up. Look how shiny my face looks. It's the freaking light I have on. I'm already fucking with my hair. I'm not going to fuck with the light. Yeah. She's just got to go. Lisa can't stand the fact that like somebody's calling her out, and neither can Heather. Rama's not stupid. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't know why, like Lisa's, all the excuses, wait to hear all the excuses they give in the after show of why they wouldn't be doing this or doing that. It's stupid. Well, I have a liquor break, and like, oh, the voice. I'm telling you, Lisa's voice goes down like this. It's the craziest thing. But they're boxers, right? Those are huge. They were sitting all over Heather. I mean, she lost her marbles. She's going to call the Salt Lake City Police, the LAPD, get them all on. She wants them all on the job. She's like, they're talking about me and it's not true. And you need to call every goddamn, I want them all. I want everybody on this. Call the LAPD. I was dying. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Call the LAPD. What are you saying, Lisa? This is worse than your 6 fucking lawyers. Just call your 6 lawyers, please. Like, Jesus. So, Bronwyn's not having it, though, okay? Bronwyn is not having the fact that Lisa and Heather talk so much shit. And she's like, look, I talk shit, too. But you're not going to call me out. You know what I mean? But it's crazy because Heather's loyalty to Lisa all of a sudden is weird. So after this whole thing with them bucking each other, the husbands, right, at the party, Lisa's like, literally, your wife's a liar. Your wife's a liar. And he's like, don't call my wife an effing liar. And then John walks over to Justin and says, don't say the F word to my wife. Okay. And John's like, why not? Why not? Gwendolyn Pierce, stop calling me, please. Gwendolyn Pierce, we are live. I cannot answer the phone. Like, I don't know why you're calling me. This is what I'm talking about. You probably accidentally did. Des, stop calling my phone. I can't answer. I'm not going to answer. I'm live. Stop doing it. Stop. I'm using my phone for my notes. So you calling me is annoying. Stop doing it. So, it's the fact that like Whitney's like, in her little confessional, she's trying to incite the husbands into this drama. Well, no, literally all she was doing was saying that you're a liar. She's literally telling your husband that you're a liar. But, Justin didn't have to come over and get in there either. And I don't really understand, I would have told Lisa to get out of my face, but Whitney should have came over and just had to fight with Lisa, or, said something to Lisa, like, get out of my husband's face or something. I mean, I know she tried, but she was trying to get Justin away. But in the after show, she's trying to make it sound like that John's really angry about something and that they must be having money problems because she's never seen him act like this. Didn't your husband buck him, Whitney? So anyway, Angie's over there and she lets Mary do a blessing. So we're still in the middle of this freaking thing. Now, this is Angie and Sean's 25th wedding anniversary at a Greek mafia party. So I like that Mary did a blessing. And, everybody's like in the middle of the argument. Mary tells everybody to hold hands. And she tells Whitney and Lisa to hold hands. And I like this because this is basically like the pigeons thing. Or was it pineapple? When everybody was fighting on Roni was fighting. So they just decided to say pineapple. So everyone would stop fighting. And it worked. So this is like a pineapple moment. And Mary begins to pray. Asks everybody to join hands with somebody that you love. And she's like, Lisa, hold hands with Whitney. And then Mary was like, it's not happening. Mary has superpowers, though, because it happened. And they're fighting the whole time. So Whitney and Justin leave, right? Because, it's Angie's mafia party. Angie's on Lisa's side. And, basically, it's over at that point. But nobody gets anything resolved because, again, we haven't even addressed the fact that what Whitney has done. It's not, who cares about people telling other people? It's out there, Whit. Why don't you address the fact that you have fucking stock photos and the same jewelry from Alibaba, Whitney? That's the fucking point. Not who's fighting who's a liar, who's not a liar. You're all liars. You're all fucking liars at some point. Everybody's a liar. You know what I mean? Everybody's a liar at some point. What the fuck is this hair getting in my face? And you know why? Because the fan's on. I'll turn it up. Okay. Because you know why? It's 88 degrees here in goddamn New Jersey in fucking November 1st. Oh, happy anniversary to my other parents. One set of parents getting a divorce and the other set it's their 20 or 30th wedding anniversary. Something like that. 40th, actually. It was 40th. My stepdad and my mom. Stepmom and my dad. They were on and off till those years. But anyway, back to them. So it's I like that they're having an anniversary party. But anyway, the next morning, Whitney and Justin are in their kitchen and they're pouring Vita tequila down the sink. So they take a bottle of Lisa's Vita tequila and throw it down the sink. I don't know where they got it from. I don't know if they just had it, but I don't know what that point, like, who cared? Like, why would you that was so petty as fuck. Literally petty as fuck. And she's like, why would I support them? They don't support me. Whitney, you're selling fucking jewelry that you bought off a fucking bodega site. You're you're reselling basically Sheen jewelry, Temu jewelry. Let me just show you guys something. Because I get a shitload of fucking jewelry from Temu because it's really fucking cheap. When it comes, I have so much of it. It's like this, right? This is what she's doing. This is like a pack of 4. They're like $1.88, right? And they're cute, but you can't wear them a lot. Like, you know that you can wear them maybe 4 or 5 times, right? Like, I have tons of that shit, all still in bags. So it's like them plasticky fake bags. I'm telling you, it's not worth $78, $80, $50, whatever she's selling it for. I would no fucking way. This shit it's like 3 or 4 time use. I'm telling you, that's why I buy it. Because I was going to the events and stuff, and I didn't have any cool jewelry, and plus this stuff. You know what I mean? So like, I don't like good jewelry because I'm always doing other stuff like crafting and all that shit around in the yard. So like, the only good jewelry I have is my ring. You know, I don't even have good necklaces, but they're petty as fuck, pouring Vita tequila down the sink, which I thought was pretty funny. I'm not, somebody just let me sit on my hands. No, because I'm able to hold my phone. But so then Bronwyn is deciding she's to plan a couples trip. So this is a couples trip to Palm Springs for her and Todd. Todd's her older husband. Now, I like Bronwyn, like I said. Her and Heather are having issues. Hey, Orange Blossom, thanks for joining. And Mademoiselle, are you here? I know, I'm enjoying. I saw you, Mademoiselle. I didn't see you. Thank you for coming. I love you guys. I'm really enjoying the season. I didn't think I was going to. Because I was just really pissed off at what they did with Monica. But I like that we have Bronwyn calling out Heather and not letting them get away with their petty ass bullshit. So she's like, oh, it's my friends. They're my friends. They're my friends. Well, she's getting to know your friends. They're her work friends now. You know what I mean? And it's like the fucking excuses that Lisa and Heather use. Oh, they're jealous. They're jealous. Whitney's, oh, what Lisa's jealous of me. She don't fucking like you. She didn't do it because she's jealous of you, bitch. She don't fucking like you, Whitney. And you know what? Maybe you should be called out for fucking selling jewelry that's cost $1.88. And it's infused, crystalline infused. No, it's infused with greed, bitch. Infused with greed. Your greed intention was going into the jewelry. So anybody that has their jewelry, that's why your fingers are turning green. Greed, and they're turning green. And she is a fucking gaslighter. She's such a gaslighter. She's literally the one that told Dana Wilkie. And I'm telling you, the account that exposed Whitney to begin with, whether it was somebody that worked for her or it came about because of one of her friends, close friends, it's definitely Heather. And the same account that's been given information to Dana. I'm pretty fucking sure of it. I'm pretty positive. And the fact that she's just like doing a Von Teese thing, that's what makes me mad. And they keep talking about Monica. Monica did not talk shit on you guys. Von Teese account was not about you all. It was about fucking Jen Shah. If there's any information about the other housewives, it's because you guys were sending it to her, to Von Teese, through Tanisha, Heather's hairdresser. So let's not be mad. And what are we so mad at Monica for? What are we so mad at Monica for? Why don't you want her back? Because you're jealous? Because she's beautiful and she comes with her own bag of shit? You know what I mean? Oh my God, I look so high. She comes with her own bag of shit. That's what you're jealous about. You guys want to fight with each other. And I said this is going to happen. You guys are going to get rid of Monica. You're going to have to fight with each other now because the showrunners make you do that shit. You guys are so dumb. Like, you have literally, like, oh God, you ruined the whole season. But hey, listen. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep going. But I agree. I do like this season. I just didn't think I was because I was so mad about the other stuff. But hey, I do think we're going to get Monica back. I do think we're going to get Monica back next season. Definitely. Jen Shah's not coming back. I don't know who keeps saying that. This needs to get on my face. Jen Shah's not coming back. You know what I mean? Like, she's still got 5 years left. And she said Bravo hates her. I mean, her and Dana have a little bit of a relationship still, even though, you know, at least Jen Shah, I'm not say at least Jen Shah, I'm not going to say anything about Jen Shah, but Jen Shah did not give Heather the black eye. And again, I'm going to say this for the 18,000th time. If you're going to protect your friend because you're afraid of her, first it was because you're afraid, you're protecting her because she's, you know, got a prison sentence or some shit like that. I'm just going to go like that for now. You're protecting her because she has a prison sentence. Like, you would have just said the door hit you. You would have said the door hit you, and that was it. You know what I mean? They took Monica. Yes. Monica, yes, thank you. Whitney was not planning. She wasn't going to make any money. Whitney was not planning on making money from sales. But oh, the MLN. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, she was still making money from sales because she was selling them for fucking $80 more than they were worth. Seriously. And then she was going to, like, I guess, try to, like, recruit people to work for her. It was so weird. And it's like, how many businesses do you have, bitch? You know what I mean? How many businesses do you have? I know that I can do with this. Like, how many businesses do you have that you literally have to like different names every other day? You know what I mean? Like, are you Prism? Are you Wild Warriors Beauty? Are you what are you? Did she have 3 different names? Iris and Bo. Who's Prism? Who the fuck is Prism? You know what I mean? To me, Prism must be the MLM part of it, you know? I wish I had, all I need is one more clip right here. Like one more little clip right here. One more fucking clip. I can't stand myself. This is why, guys. This is why, Krista, this is why people fuck with me. Because I am a mess. And I'm sitting there trying to do my hair on camera because I don't feel like fucking, literally, like, I take too long and I didn't want to be late. But I just knew I wasn't done. But the whole thing with Prism, okay, why are we not focusing on what she did? Why don't we focus on the actual fucking problem? The fact that she took this jewelry and upside. I don't know. Maybe some people don't care about that. Maybe we should be focusing on the MLM part. But no, we're trying to focus on who told everybody about it. And I get it. You're supposed to be your friends are supposed to be your friends. Your friends are supposed to be talking about it. But it was a housewife to begin with. I do 1000% believe that it was a housewife to begin with. And I do think it was Heather. And I want Heather to be exposed. I think that we have to expose her because she's Von Teeth. She's doing Von Teeth shit. And she made our Monica go. And even though Monica said she'll never come back, I want her back. I want her back, and I want Heather to go because I'm enjoying the season, and I feel like 2 people have to go. Maybe not go, but maybe just have some fresh faces with Monica that can help take these bitches out or like put them in their place at least. Because Bronwyn's amazing, Bronwyn's got Heather, but we have to worry about. Oh shit! I just put that in front. We don't got to worry about Heather. Bronwyn's gonna probably take her out too, I think. Because she saw right through what Heather was doing. And I guys remember we're doing a see right after this. But thank you guys for joining. Thanks for being patient with me. I'm dying to see. I know you guys aren't. I saw you guys weren't on Lisa's side. But what do you guys think about Bronwyn and Heather? And do you think that so they're gonna have a trip? I guess Heather's not gonna be there. And I don't know, is Lisa gonna be there? Like, and I don't know what happened, but I feel like somebody's gotta like start bringing up the fact that maybe just not the MLN stuff, but the Alibaba jewelry. I would have left that shit in the trash too. Would you guys have accepted the jewelry now and where'd she get it from? Now when it's infused with greed and the way that the energy works now on the planet, we definitely don't want to have to worry about anybody like negative energy entering our space. So be careful what you accept for gifts, by the way, guys, too. You know what I mean? Be careful what you accept for gifts because I used to take everybody's shit, like people's furniture and everything. And you would think that something would happen when I just did my hair. I just left you guys to do my hair real quick and it looks the same. Okay. But that's, so Lisa's like, oh, Lisa said she didn't throw it away. Whitney asks her about it. And she said if she didn't leave it in wherever they were, Trixie's motel place, where they were just in Milwaukee or whatever. But, so Bronwyn invites Heather over to tell her that she's having a Salt Lake trip to Palm Springs or something like that. So a cash trip to Palm Springs, but it's really for her anniversary, okay, for her and Todd. And basically she invites Heather over and she's like, I'm celebrating my anniversary. I'm going to have it in Palm Springs, but I'm inviting you over because we have to work on our friendship. Because if not, then I don't think it's okay for you to get on my private plane and come to my anniversary party. And Heather just thinks that she should just be invited. Even though it seems like it's a cash trip, it does sound like Bronwyn's paying for it. I don't know. The cash trip was probably in Milwaukee, right? But she talks about how, this is the funny thing. This is the cutest thing too. Tell me what you guys think about this. I thought it was adorable. Bronwyn, every time she picks her husband up from the airport, she dresses in a different furry costume. I mean, all out. What was she in? She was in a shark costume. And I'm telling you, it's hilarious. And I think it's the cutest thing ever. I'm like, oh my God. So he's like a little bit old, 25 years older than her. And she talks about how people always like, say she's a gold digger, blah, blah, blah. And she said their first date was on a racetrack or something. And like, that's where they're going to, that was their first date. That's what they're celebrating. But they're going to go and get into a race car, Mario Andretti, something like that. And they meet all these people or something. And another guy from The Bachelor too, or something like that. But that's where they met. And they met some like racetrack person or whatever. and Mario and Jody, something like that. I don't know. I didn't understand what she was saying, but like I thought they met at a bar. But anyway, so they're taking all the couples, right, to celebrate the anniversary. And in between all that, like I said, they're cutting to how she's picking up from the airport, and she has all these different costumes. She's telling a shark, a frog, a mushroom, a pig, a panda. Todd gets really, like, I guess, embarrassed, or like basically, you know, makes him feel like whatever, because he's like Todd father. It's funny. I like Todd father because Todd father could be for like dad for Ariel. Was her name Ariel? For the son, for daughter. I'm sorry. He has a son, right? A son and a daughter, I think. Todd. I can't remember, but I know that she was trying to reach. Lisa had tried to get in the middle of Bronwyn's daughter and her biological father's family. That Lisa just decides to announce to everybody, or announces that she knows them, and she's basically talking good about them. When Bronwyn's like, that's not my experience with them. I've had a child and they've abandoned me and my child, and their son has now passed away, and she'll never know her dad, and they don't want to get to know my daughter. And Lisa thought it was her job to get in the middle of it. I don't know why. Why in the fucking world would you put yourself in that? Why would you say anything to these people? When you realize, oh, you feel the background here. I'm sorry, it's the fan. Is that better? Thank you for telling me. Thanks for, yeah, seriously, it was the fan. Let me know if it went away, because sometimes it hits the speaker. I can move it. You can just put a 1 in the chat if it's gone. If it's still there, put a 2 and I'll move it. Oh, thanks for telling me. It's still there? Yes, it's still there. Is that yes, it's still there, or no, it's still there? I don't know what yes means. Yes, you can still hear it. I forget what I told you to put a 1 for. You can still hear it. Just say, I feel like an asshole because I forget what I told you to put a 1 for. If you can still hear it, just say, I still hear it. I'm so sorry. I should have just told you to say that. Because I can't. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Thank you. I know I just confused you. I confused myself. But anyway, so she's telling us all about the anniversary. She wants to go to Palm Springs and invite all the couples, but she doesn't want to invite Heather because she stirs the pot, blah, blah, blah. So she asks her to come over, and she's like, listen, I'm having this Palm Springs couples, anniversary party, and I would like you to come, but we need to talk about our friendship first. I know I'm jumping ahead, but I'll get to the other stuff. I'll get to the Angie stuff after this part though. But she's like, look, I was really surprised that you seem like you don't like me or whatever. And she's like, I'm sorry for my part in the shit talking. He says, Heather's coming to her house. Heather doesn't understand why she's going here, but she tells her, and Heather starts to say things like, oh, so you invited me and I have to what? This is like an interview? What do I have to like plead my case for a dinner? Heather's being really condescending because Bronwyn's like, I want to invite you, but we have to work out our stuff. I don't like how you made it sound like I'm the shit talker when you and Lisa were shit talking the whole time. And Heather's like, look, I don't even know what Heather's stupid excuse was like. Heather wouldn't even meet her halfway, put it this way, just like she does it with Whitney. And she's like, this was me trying to include you. And Heather's like, Bronwyn's truly hurt by this because Heather's like, I'm not good enough for you, or you think that you can just exclude me from this trip. And, I'm not going to like fight for my part or fight for my space or something. You're inviting all my friends. Heather refuses to just say, look, I'm sorry for running my mouth. They all said we talk shit in that car. And somebody told somebody about it, and one person did it, or whatever. They all took accountability for what they said. Heather just refuses to do it. Heather's taking it like, oh, fuck you. I don't want your stupid trip. You're going to invite my friends on your trip, and my friends. And she's like, I'm not going to, she's literally like, this girl's lost her fucking mind. I'm not going to beg for my spot. Heather, fucking get lost. You are a loser. I fucking pick me. The fact that you took it that way, you should have just fucking apologized, because we know what the fuck you're doing. I know what the fuck you're doing. I don't care. I'm gonna say alleged, but I know what the fuck you're doing. I believe Dana. Nobody else has to believe Dana. I believe Dana because Dana said, whether you guys want to believe her or not, her opinion, her 1000% opinion is that it is Heather, and how fucked up it is that she told everybody about Monica's Von Teese stuff, even though she knew about it the whole season. This part better just say now. Just fucking thing. Yeah, she knew about it that whole season. She just did the same thing, and this account's been there longer than Von Teese. Oh, it's out of my eye. So they've all been sending stuff through other people to get other, talk shit on the cast members. They're fucking friends. And they don't like Monica. For what reason? for what reason? For this? So I'm like, the fact that she would not give that to Bronwyn, I'm like, you cunt. Like, Heather, you're just, the fact that you have your exemplic face and you are not, your body positivity is a joke. I get it. I know what the fuck you're trying to say. But girl, you were fucking youth when it was cool to back Jen Shah. You thought it was cool to back Jen Shah when she was fucking guilty as sin. You backed her to the very end. You backed somebody knowing that she was fucking lying. You fucking made up some bullshit story and perpetuated a lie about some black eye that you never got from her. You should have just said, if you were trying to protect her and you didn't want people to know it was her, I hit it on the door. That's the end of the story. We would have never talked about it. We would not still be talking about your fucking black eye all these fucking years later. That you had, literally conveniently used an excuse to get rid of Monica. And then you tried to use some other shit against her that happened off, I don't know, something else about some like legal thing. Fucking outrageous. And you're literally doing the same thing. And then you wouldn't even like apologize to Bronwyn for talking shit and then telling everybody about it. And even though you kind of were like, everybody should own their words, you should own your words too. And also the sneak peek. I'm going to play the after show too. And also the sneak peek. Right. Exactly. I believe Dana too, Lauren. That's what you guys saying. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think she was trying to get dog people on her. You know what I mean? I do think she was trying to talk to Heather and explain to her, look, like you were talking shit just like, and apparently they talked a lot more shit than we know about. Apparently it was really nasty stuff. So they'd only talked about a little bit, but still, I would just be like, Heather, she does do the same thing. Heather is very fucking messy. And what she did with Mom is disgusting. What she did with Von Teese. So I can't even side with her. I cannot. Like, I can't even try to give her side. Like, I was going to try to give you two sides of the story, like what I feel like how Heather is viewing it, how Lisa's viewing everything, her perception. Like, in Lisa's perception, I feel like she might know about this, Heather, this, whatever this account is. I feel like Lisa's in the know. I don't think Lisa had anything to do with any of the Dana stuff at all. I just think that Dana or Lisa's the one who brought it up on camera. I don't know how her name got brought into something with the conversation with Adam, but that was a whole question about something else she asked about Dana. Okay. So when Heather or when Whitney's going around mad at fucking Lisa saying, I think it's you. Really, it's fucking Heather. You know what I mean? So she really, oh my God, why is this connection out again? It just went out again. I know it was kind of gross with the dog poop. I get it. But she was just trying to talk to her. You know what I mean? She was just trying to make it like where, I look like hell. Make it where it's okay for them to go on because I'm not going to go on a trip. And it's my anniversary trip. And you're out there trying to be messy about me and shit. And you're not letting me own my words. You're not letting me apologize. And you're still holding it against me. And you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like in Heather's perception, Heather thought she was going to be top dog this year. So you got Heather who thinks she's like, she's a pick me, who was, when it was cool to back Jen Shah, she thought she would be against everybody back Jen Shah. And then that wasn't cool anymore. And then when it was cool to have the black eye and act like Jen Shah did it because Bravo wanted her to, because she's literally a lapdog for Bravo. She has wanted to be Lisa Barlow so bad. She wants to be the top housewife so bad that she's willing to literally go behind fucking Whitney's back and tell somebody that she's selling her fake jewelry. You know what I mean? How fucked up are you? And literally the second that Dana tried calling her out about something, she left the Patreon. And that account never again messaged Dana. Because Dana went and she talked shit on Meredith. And she put out stories about Meredith and Heather. And to see how they would act, how that person would react. And they react exactly like she thought. They left the Patreon, which is weird. So after that, we have all that. It's the mushroom, Bronwyn thing. She tells her husband, about this party and has Heather come over. I jumped ahead, but literally, she just wants to take the couples. Now, everybody's a couple, right? So who would Mary bring? So Angie would be Angie and Sean, Todd and Lisa John, Todd and Bronwyn, Brittany, I guess Jared. They could go, I'm just saying, Heather wouldn't have a couple to go with. She would have to be like a couple with somebody like Mary, maybe. She could couple up with Mary. You know what I mean? They can couple up together. But I don't know. It's going to be a mess of Heather and she doesn't invite Brittany. That's right. Oh, this is the thing. Oh my God, where are you, Orange Blossom? This is what I think you're talking about too. She doesn't invite Brittany because she's single. So is Heather. She's like also on the fence about Heather. She says, well, we know about that. So it's like, that's what she tells Whitney and Angie. But wow, I just realized that she had said that about Brittany. That's horrible. Because I was like, wait, Brittany's not a couple. Brittany could bring Jared. But that is fucked up, Bronwyn. And why don't you like Brittany? I don't like how she's doing that to Brittany at all. Mary's not going to be happy with that either. Oh no, Mary's a Bronwyn fan. Okay, that's horrible. Okay, so let's just side eye her now because that's messy. I don't like that at all. Because I like Brittany and I think Brittany's trying. I don't like, she had some church meeting at her house. Heather's still obviously still Mormon. And I like that we saw Brittany's dad, and Heather's the type of girl scared the heck out of me in high school. What, really? I wouldn't be friends with her in high school because of the way she thinks she's better than everybody else. I just can't do that shit. Yeah, I don't want to rob a bank with that bitch. Remind me never rob a bank with her. I'm telling you. And watch her think that this is something cool. She has literally done the fucking worst shit. Like, she has gone behind everybody's back and did Avanti's move after she has been so hell-bent against literally trying to ruin Monica's life. Probably because Monica knows about it. But, so Mary, they do a prayer, but the whole thing with Heather happens. So Angie brings a bottle of wine to Mormon night, though. That was stuff. So Brittany, like I said, she hosts this Mormon night, family night at her house. Angie shows up with a bottle of wine. And I guess the Mormons don't drink, but she says in a confessional, I know Mormons don't drink, but Brittany does. And it's like, not in front of the people, not in front of her church mom's church group. You know what I mean, guys? So I don't know. Maybe it was really inappropriate. And that's weird of Angie because I don't know how to feel about Angie. Hey, Shay. Thanks for showing up, though. I was trying not to do it when Zach was live because, I don't want to, we have the same subscribers. And then I was like trying to get him to just like have me jump on his so we could do a live together. And he ignored the person that asked. Probably because I said I wanted her to ask, but then not to say I wanted her to ask. And he ignored it. But so yeah, she brings a bottle of wine and I don't know. And Brittany's like, or Angie brings a bottle of wine to Brittany's thing, and Brittany's like, I don't know why I did that, but Brittany's like, it's not the perfect hostess gift, because it's a church group. Right? Are you sorry about that? Yes, I am. Just because he reaches to say yes. Look, I know like we don't have the same opinions and all that, right? But who spoke? You cried. Who cried? Who spoke? Why'd you cry? Who spoke when you cried? Wait, what did I miss? I missed something. Maybe I missed something. I'm so happy for YT. Who's YT? Oh, they're talking about the case. Are you talking about that case thing? I was looking for that. So he won. Or I'm so confused. I don't know. All right. I thought we were talking. Never mind. I'm going to not pay attention to what you guys are saying. I thought you were talking about Zach. Then I thought you were talking about something else. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys are listening, I apologize again. And who's listening for the first time or the last time, I'm just going to be paying attention to my chat. I thought they were talking about somebody else, but pay no attention to the people behind the curtain. I think YT's a court case you guys are watching. Okay. I hope we won something. I hope your friend won. We're going to do OC in a little bit, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through this without being interrupted because I interrupt myself. I think I mess all over the place. But you guys already know that about me. But sorry, so we did the Bronwyn thing. Angie fucking bringing a bottle of wine to Brittany's thing. I guess we had to have that whole thing. Her dad's pretty cute. They get into the conversation, Angie, of course, Angie and Heather. And basically Angie is telling Heather that Lisa and Angie talked about their parenting. This whole thing with the parenting thing, let me just go through that thing too. Fucking Lisa. Angie never fucking said one goddamn word that you were a bad fucking parent, Heather. What she said was, I pay attention to my daughter. I don't let her sit on the computer and play video games. Blah, blah, blah. She never said Jack did it. She never said Henry did it. The fact that Lisa's having a nervous breakdown over this, saying that Angie, I said that she was a bad mom. I'm like fucking ready to lose my mind. She never fucking get off it, Lisa. Get the fuck off it. That's not what she said. And the fact that Heather is doubling down on this, it's like fucking wild to me. and talking about how Heather's loyalty to Jen Shah. She's still loyal to Jen Shah. Remember? She was loyal to a fucking criminal. And that's what Angie said. Angie's like, you're very loyal. I've seen you be really loyal to like people like Jen Shah. And, Angie's like, I'm just telling you, I've seen you do this before. You support people that are right or wrong, whether they're right or wrong. And Heather starts to take offense to it. Why, Heather? It's not a low blow. It's the truth. You, like I said, you thought it was cool to back Jen Shah because you did what everybody else wasn't doing. Because you thought the cool girl was picking you to be your ride or die. That bitch talked so much fucking shit on you. Every time Jen Shah got a chance, she fucking threw you guys under the bus. Why do you think Monica knew so much about all your lives? Because fucking Jen Shah told them. And Heather backed her the fuck up until she couldn't back it up, until it was literally the bitch was caught. Until 5 days before she goes to fucking trial and they show the evidence. And it's like, oh, it's like you cannot deny it. Her husband, she couldn't deny it. She had to fucking plead guilty. You know what I mean? So Heather then it wasn't cool anymore. And then she's like, I'm so hurt by Jen Shah. I'm so hurt by Jen because she lied to me. She told me she was not guilty. Of course she did. Of course she told you she was not guilty. She told the whole world she was not guilty. I have videos over how the fact that I was losing my mind. This bitch saying how she was not guilty. I couldn't have believe it. I could not believe that she kept going. That she was going to go to court and tell the Southern District of New York, the same one that Diddy's in, that they got it wrong. 98% conviction rate. They didn't get it wrong, honey. You knew that, right? We knew what she did. And Heather thought it was cool to back her. And then Heather thought it was cool to back her up and not, or act like she gave her the black eye, but then allude that she didn't, and then say in the end that she did, and that's your friend. Oh, yeah, okay. You backed her up too good, and then you act like she gave you a black eye. Jen Shah's going to, when she gets out, I cannot wait to see her really punch you in the face, Heather. She actually is going to, I actually was before her. She said, I'm going to give her a fucking black eye, for real, when I get out, for lying on me and fucking up my parole. Basically, because Jen Shah was on fucking bail release. On bond. She's not supposed to commit crimes on bond. Not even supposed to drink that she was drinking. And you know what? Heather was drinking from sun up to sundown. Remember? When she got that black eye, nobody, how can you trust what the fuck she said? She lied for Jen Shah. She lied to fucking production. She lied to the world. She's like, I don't know. I got it. I don't know. It was probably Jen Shah. Oh, maybe it was you guys. Oh, maybe it was you. Oh, no, maybe it was you. It's like, Heather, you play fucking games. This is what you're not the Lord. You're never going to be number one now. Now you're just an asshole. You got girls coming in calling you the fuck out, and that they should be. Like Bronwyn. Well, I mean, they weren't, seriously, like, they didn't really bring up her parenting. Like, all it was that Lisa actually did, remember? Lisa, yeah, you're right, Lisa. Okay, I'm on the track with you. So who brought up Lisa? Lisa says that Angie always rushes her off the phone. This is how it all became a thing. She rushes me off the phone. She acts like Electra needs her attention. And then I guess Heather told Angie that, right? Was it Heather told Angie that? Yes. Heather's like, oh, she says that you get off the phone and you always have to go see Electra. Hey, babe, love you. I'm going to do OC. I don't know if you have to go. Wait, you're doing. I'm going to do OC in a little bit after this. But, she's like, all she said was, oh, I get off the phone because my daughter needs me. I actually pay attention to my daughter, and I do for my daughter. No, I don't leave. She never said that Lisa leaves her kid on the game or on whatever in front of the TV, whichever she said on the gaming thing or whatever, and up till 2 a.m. And then they showed a fucking scene of Lisa doing that, but Angie never said that. All she was defending against what Lisa had said about her and getting off the phone with Electra. So when she says that, she has every right to turn around and say that. Because you know what? There's a lot of parents that do that. She could have been alluding to the entire world, every parent that does do that. You know what I mean? So when Heather takes it back to Lisa and turns it into something it's not Lisa, she told her what she said. And Lisa's like so fucking devastated over it. And she was like, oh, well, Henry this, and he's not getting invited to birthday parties or some shit like that. And the other one's sick, and it's like, and then she's going to talk about my parenting. No, she did not, Lisa. You talked about her getting off the phone with Electra, and then she defended her fucking getting off the phone for her daughter and being there for her daughter. She just threw it out there that she's not one of those parents that do that. Because a lot of parents do. So get the fuck off it, Lisa. You obviously are fucking, you feel like you have some type of fucking, you must feel like it's true. Like you must think it's true to yourself. Like that's much, because you're literally taking this and you're turning it into something against you because you feel guilty about what you do. You got to feel guilty about your parenting. Because it wasn't about you at that point. It was about her defending what you said about her getting off the phone with you. So let's not forget that the fucking original fucking comment came from goddamn Lisa Barlow. Oh, pretending that Electra needs her. You're talking about her fucking parenting. You're saying that she's lying about being there for her daughter because she has to get off the phone, Lisa. Wait till I get to, you know what? I'm tired of liars. Wait till I get to Tamara, fucking judge. Wait till we get to that little bitch. But, it is kind of shady of Bronwyn not to invite Brittany. And you know what? And the whole thing too, like I want to like Bronwyn, but I don't like how she did that. But I can't play the after show on here. But I know I'm gonna play a clip from Lisa, not from the after show, but an interview she did. You're gonna die, and I'm gonna talk about it because I want to. You're gonna like it. Okay, here's the after show. Let me just comment first. If I play her, they'll strike me. I'll shut my window if I have to.
It's
Okay.
obvious.
It's Lisa. Monica
has pinpointed you and
You can hear it, right?
the two responsible for her no longer having a place in this group. Is that fair? No, it's not fair. If I had that much control, my edit would be amazing.
Can you guys hear Lisa in the interview? Yes. Exactly. She brought it. Exactly. She did. All right. I'm going to shut the fan off. I feel like it's. All right. So here is an interview that Lisa just did. She's you think she is necessity? I think she was a Hail Mary and it's not working. I think she's a liability now. So this is Electra Entertainment tonight. I'm not playing the whole thing, but it's just I want you to hear what she says.
I would be like the hero every single season.
If she got
Is there any world in which you would welcome her back into this fold? I mean, she can go into anybody else's world. I don't see where she's like a main character in my space because
it's not up to you, bitch.
I feel like instead of like trying to fix things, heal things, apologize for the things she did, I feel like she doubled down. I mean,
Monica?
It's like she's obsessed with me and Heather. She can't stop talking about us.
Do you hear that? Lisa's like, Monica's obsessed with me and Heather. She can't stop talking about us because she can't stop it because you literally blocked her from getting back on the show, bitch.
Which betrayal do you think taught you more about friendship and betrayal? Monica's or Jen's? Monica's. I feel like Jen, as toxic as Jen's behavior could be, I feel like Monica pretended to be something she wasn't in every capacity.
Wow.
And I feel like the fact that she could like be nice to our faces while saying the worst things, like detrimental things, perpetuating lies. I feel like you have to be extra devious to do that. What
the fuck are you? What is she fucking talking about? What is she? Monica didn't do any of that. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm hot. I'm gonna put it. What? I didn't hear this. I only heard a couple of like the first 2 minutes of it. Oh my god! I didn't. I knew it was bad. Okay, this is bullshit. Make this sense.
So yeah, no, it's the truth, and I feel like she, along the ride, like she wants to pretend to be this hero in this situation where she's like, "Oh my gosh, I helped expose Jen." She did not. She was volunteering to be a witness. She was never called by them to be a witness. She was calling them to volunteer to be a witness when she didn't get what she wanted from them.
That is not true. Monica did not call them. They approached her. When Monica found out that Jen Shah was a fucking fraud, when she stopped paying her, she didn't pay her. That's when she started fighting with Jen Shah. That's when she started. She found out she was a fraud. She tried to get her to commit fraud. Get the story right, Lisa.
Devious.
Wow.
Do you see a world where Jen Shah gets out of prison and comes back with her snowflake? I mean, anything can happen. Like anything can happen. I mean,
she's in contact with her.
Feel like she did so much damage. It would be a liability, but I mean, I'm not the one that makes those decisions.
Yeah,
she did tell me and Meredith she would love to reconnect with us when she's out of prison.
She talks to her.
I mean, I'm open to anything. But I mean, it's Jen's paying for her crimes. Yes. There's also a few years before that day comes. Yes. And they keep getting smaller. They keep taking off time.
First of all, she's the I think Lisa and Heather have a hard on for Monica. That whole ring, I think, was a lie. And I think they just fucking are so jealous of fucking Monica. All this shit's not even true. The FBI, all of that is not fucking true. It's not happening.
dated Lisa Barlow, you were having to fight
That's
a
what
lot
Whitney
of
said.
fights.
I'm having to fight a lot of fights. Like, I think everybody knows from seasons past, I hate being lied about. And it feels like it's like nonstop.
Well, why don't you think? Why are people lying about you, Lisa? Are they really lying on you, Lisa? Why do you think people are trying to make you look like you're the fucking liar, or you're the one that's like making all this shit? When it's really Heather, but it's funny. I think it's hilarious though that fucking she's getting blamed and losing her mind when Heather knows it's her. Heather knows it's her, and she's not. She's letting Lisa get blamed almost.
I mean, so many fights. Or did it surprise you?
No, it surprised me because I feel like
Because people are saying,
I feel like
this.
I'm not doing anything, but I'm accused of doing these things. It felt like season one.
Oh my God, Meredith and Lisa! I just got this. Meredith and Lisa are literally going. They are trying to ruin fucking Lisa. Meredith and Heather are trying to ruin Lisa behind her back. They're trying to make her. Oh my God! Oh my God! Because ever since season one, Heather's always hated Lisa. She wants to be fucking friends with Lisa so she could fuck her over.
I'm like steroids all over again.
Yeah, she did. Because you did that. She put her as a villain because she is. Well, not really. Heather. Of course, that's not. It's not.
Your grievances about Whitney to her face. Meredith and Heather joined in. Whitney viewed it as premeditated, as if three of them got together. Plotted this, going, he's going to go after Whitney.
That did not happen. In fact, it's the exact opposite. I feel like we've all given Whitney grace. I feel like we're like, oh, it's just Whitney. That's another Whitney move. And we've all given her grace, but she's done things individually that have hurt all of us. When she said she's not a liar, I think that was like a big trigger for Heather and Meredith because it's like, no, you are a liar.
Wait a minute. What about our friendships are strong this season? We can't have Monica back. We can't have anybody like that back. Our friendships are intact. Our friendships are great. Do you hear this shit? Their friend, she's literally, oh my God.
You perpetuate lies, you repeat lies that makes you a liar.
She is adamant that she's not a liar. It doesn't feel like what you brought to her is lies. Is it a game of semantics because she's not the originator of these untruths, that she's not lying?
No, but I mean, she likes to say they're my feelings. So if I say my feeling is that Whitney's a liar, does that make it like more valuable? Like she's always goes back to her feelings. I mean, like I could say a lot of feelings I have.
Well, why don't you say them? You did it on the hot mic moment, Lisa. Why hold back now?
Whitney, it doesn't make them facts, but she repeats her feelings as facts, and I think that's what makes it a problem. And she's on this like huge campaign to like clear her name. You lie, we can prove you lie. I never say things I can't back up. And Whitney's a liar.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter what she says, like she's lying more by saying she's not a liar.
Okay, so Lisa did. So she hates Lisa. I mean, she hates Whitney. She's calling her a liar. We know she lies about Alibaba stuff. What else though?
I think Whitney's a liar. She goes the entire season making up things about me. By the time we get to the end, she's making up things about my husband, and that's where I draw the line. It's
making
like 3 strikes and you're out. You've done this one time too many.
She
Here's the Alibaba stuff.
Planting what she says is false information about her Julie.
How much are we going to see at the reunion? I say like an hour. An hour? Yeah. I got all dressed up, flew all across the other side of the country for an hour.
Where's the Alibaba?
Would you have wanted to be on Mars?
Okay.
It was good.
Oh, that one's that way. Sorry.
The architect.
She goes, she's lying about me yet again.
Adam. That question, I believe, was who's letting you know, who's telling people about the post that's out about her. Okay. Heather. That conversation was cut and re-edited to make it sound like it was Heather. It was Lisa. Adam.
Lisa Barlow.
Shut up.
She gets this idea in her head that I have.
Yeah,
I
she
had
wants
to
it to
be
be
the one
Lisa.
to do something that I did not do. I mean, the last thing I would think is I would be
Listen to this.
accused. I was like the first one to buy a piece of jewelry from her.
And then you left
When
it.
she launched the brand, I did a full bar. Those are thousands of dollars that cost me to support her. Why would
Her
I
dollar
sabotage
jewelry?
her?
You can sip or spill on this one.
Cost her thousands of dollars to promote Prism, her fucking fake ass jewelry. Wow.
Definitely leave behind the Prism necklace in Milwaukee.
I did not.
Oh,
Yeah, I did not.
She gave me the biggest tattoo ever.
She didn't leave it in Vegas or Milwaukee?
Does it say Prism on the box?
Yes.
What room was it in?
406.
It's Lisa Barlow's.
Thought we were going to miss our flight, so I was rushing and left it behind. Somebody else threw theirs in the garbage.
Oh, so that is the one in the garbage is not yours.
The one in the garbage is
Did you
not
hear
mine.
that?
Interesting.
Yes.
Guess who threw it in the
Do
garbage?
you
I'm going to say
go
Heather.
into, like, Lisa Barlow boss mode and want to launch a cybersecurity investigation
Right.
involve the police
Yeah.
in trying to come to figure out the truth of this?
You're accusing me of doing something I
Oh,
didn't
it's
do.
there.
So I want you to get the police
The
involved
police.
because it's my character. I want you to get the police involved and go the distance on this. LA police
Hey,
involved
Robbie.
everything. Insult the police.
Where does that go? How much are we gonna fall?
All right.
I
So,
mean, the bottom line is if you're going to accuse me of doing something that can be tracked with
I
IP
know,
addresses and other things, or a simple phone call
Yeah.
to the person that put out the news about you,
right.
like I'm going to do it. I spent like $3,800
3,800.
on that.
Did
Yeah.
you get information?
Wait.
that exonerated
She spent $3,800 to find out who told Dana?
you?
We didn't take it that far. I kept saying to Whitney, if you lie
3,800.
about me, I'm going to tell the truth about myself. And she kept lying about me. So that's another reason I don't like her. I don't like Whitney.
That's obvious.
She's a liar. Yes. I just want to make sure it's really clear for everyone. I
Fuck
don't
off.
like
We don't
her.
like
I
you.
think she's a liar. I can prove she's a liar. She's lied about me. This is a situation. She's lied about me. She's lied about me in the past.
Stop
She's
saying
lying
that,
about me
Lisa.
currently. I don't like it.
In
I
the
don't like it.
calling of the security guy, you then go over to Justin. Like, "This was such a lie."
So we know that Whitney's a liar. Lisa thinks Whitney's a liar.
He fights.
That's fucked up. Though. My husband was supposed to know that. Okay. So you guys saw that part, right? Now let's play the after show because that has a lot of good stuff in it too that I'm going to react to because they're literally like doubling down on them. Okay. This is Bronwyn talking to Whitney.
Asking about my prenup in a very calculated
I
way.
agree.
He's such a savvy businessman. He would not marry someone. Felt like she was talking badly about my marriage, and we
She
needed to
was.
clear that before she celebrated our anniversary. You have come
Yes,
very
yes,
hard
right.
for me. I am not a good friend.
Yes,
I am
yes, yes.
anti. My husband was stupid not to have a prenup with you.
This is her and Heather, that argument that they were having when I said, whose side were you on with this argument? Did anybody ever tell me that? What you guys thought about that?
Well, I brought it up. I like softball. The two are you attracted to him?
Right.
Because he has money or because we have an age difference? Feels like real. Would that be a softball? Well, because I know that everyone was whispering about it. I never called her a gold digger just so we're like we know. I've heard people say that about her. She's married to a much older man. So
I mean,
that's what when my dad got me married, and she was only 10 years younger. If she were any younger, I would have lost my mind. Bronwyn herself had made a bevy of jokes about my 26-year-older husband.
that made me sad
I've
too.
been called not hot enough to be a trophy wife. Joke about people's assumption that I'm a gold digger or a trophy wife all the time.
Exactly.
Mostly because it just disarms the situation. I kind of lead with that always, and then I assume it's done. And we're over it because I've already made a joke. Like, come on, get some new material. Because that's low-hanging fruit. Know what that feels like. Where I think I started to get so upset with Brittany and Heather is to call me a gold digger is like not that funny and not that original, and like it gets tired. But I thought that the continued talk about prenup and whatever else starts edging it away from me and edging it into Todd is stupid. And I just don't really tolerate a lot of disrespect for Todd.
Yeah, I
So saying
wouldn't
he
either.
was stupid to not have a prenup. And then when
Heather
I
said
called
that,
Heather on that saying, no, I'm supporting women having a prenup, it's
No,
what I see Heather doing, where she gets
gaslighting.
caught doing something too
That's
far
not
and
right.
tries to twist it. Financial transaction. No way, shape, or form is that a friendly comment.
I agree.
I'm not going to be twisted by that.
I
If
agree.
Heather said the same thing to me, I would not be offended by
Okay.
it, even if I was like married to like someone much.
Lisa wouldn't be offended by that when somebody accused her of fucking sucking dick to get courtside seats to the Jazz. Remember? She lost her fucking mind.
Older like Jeff Bezos, you know. I feel like the bar is on the floor. Like just step over it. Just say, I see why.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to give me anything.
Nope.
I mean, she had brought all of these issues to the group and made 100 jokes about them, and then she like took me to task for commenting on it or having an opinion about it. And you, with your legal background, know, for someone with such age disparity and such wealth disparities, prenups are common practice. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Okay, if you want to take Bronwyn's side right now, just choose that you're taking Bronwyn's side.
Shut up,
Right now.
Heather.
There are a lot of reasons where it's more advantageous.
Okay.
One of them, there are a lot of reasons where it's more advantageous. Now it's
Oh,
happening. It's a premarital asset.
oh no. Oh no.
You say you're a trader at Goldman Sachs. You
Ugh.
talk that you're this intellectual.
So what,
guru,
Heather?
And then you just like marry for love.
Yeah, Heather, she marries for love.
What? I feel like that's a mixed message. Well, I don't understand. Being smart and driven doesn't mean you can marry for love. What do you know?
Okay, so Heather's now saying that if you're smart and wealthy, you shouldn't marry. You're stupid to marry for love. Is that what you just said? What the fuck?
Means you're a fool.
Not funny.
I think you want to revise that statement.
Yeah, really.
Stand behind it 100%.
Okay, stand by the
I
statement.
just think she's picking and choosing what she wants to be upset with me about.
No, she doesn't
Because
like
she
you.
wanted to justify the fact that I was never going to be invited on that trip.
She doesn't have to justify it. It's her fucking trip. She don't need to justify it for you, you dumb fucking bitch. I hate Heather. She doesn't have to justify it for you. It's her trip. You don't fucking have to be there. You're not fucking owed to be there.
I was never included on that trip.
Nobody
She
wants you there.
wanted it to be a couple's trip.
She did.
And she wanted a way to do that without having
doesn't
her
need a
hands
way.
dirty. If there was any
Heather, she doesn't need a reason to uninvite you. I just tell you, she don't fucking like you, and you're not a couple. You tried to, she tried to apologize, and you took it. You wouldn't apologize, you gaslighting whore.
idea that I was a gold digger
I'm
and we
fine,
were
I know, I
not
said it.
friends, then what would it make her to get on my private plane and come to the house I paid for? An
Exactly.
extension of a gold digger? You're, like,
Exactly.
you're also getting a free vacation out of this man at this point if you don't like his wife. She wanted to hurt my
Right.
feelings and create a huge divide between us. She did just that. Don't plan a girls' trip with the people that I'm closest to.
It's a fucking
and then
anniversary trip.
Tell me it's my fault I'm not included.
Heather, it's not a girls' trip. It is an anniversary trip. A couple's anniversary trip, not a girls' trip, Heather. Get it through your fucking head. You don't have to, you're not invited either way. Nobody wants you there.
I think after,
Lisa.
you know, like the comments were repeated to me that Angie made, he said, my daughter needs me like in the room playing video games. I'm like, I'm already repeated
That's
to me that
exactly
Angie
what
made.
she said, Heather.
My daughter
She said that's exactly what she said. She never said like Lisa does.
to me like she's just not in the room playing video games. I'm like, I'm already dealing with enough.
Never
Like
gonna
I've
call her
got
that.
Jack, who's a total
Here we go.
180 kids from Henry. Jack would have a birthday party and like
Just
the
make
whole
me
town would come. Like where Henry, I threw a birthday party for him, nobody came. He
Aw,
sent out like a last minute invite to kids, and they went to another kid's party instead of his.
aw. That does make me cry.
Make me cry.
That's nothing
It
to
was
do with
like
Angie.
hard because I'm like, oh my gosh, Henry was with us in New York. Maybe it's my fault because I didn't get the invites out early. With Jack home, it was a different dynamic because Henry had Jack.
All of this because Angie said that one comment and Heather made it sound like she was talking about. All this comes up because of that. Lisa, you're out of your mind.
To lean on, and that was like his best friend. And Jack was so nice. Jack has a huge bed, and he'd be like, Henry, you can sleep in my room if you lay across the bottom of it. So he lost his person. And so, like, as a mom, you're just like, oh my gosh, like, what am I, am I doing the right thing? Am I loving Henry the way he needs to be loved? So Angie mom shaming you, like, that's it's like the meanest thing ever. It's like you're figuring out, like, what life is like without Jack. He's my baby. Yeah. For Angie to denigrate that. When he's coming in the room and wanting to talk to Angie while I'm on the phone with her, he'd be like, put Angie on speaker, put Angie on speaker. So I'm like, why are you going after me? And you know, it's hard. I think with Henry is such a kind kid, you know, like with Snapchat, like he's taking on other people's emotions and thinks he has to fix their problems. But I think he's figuring out his own identity. He's like in 7th grade. Oh, that's such a hard age. And he's like figuring out, like, I sent him this thing, Warren Buffett, like, keep your circle small. Yeah. And he goes, who is that? He's a little bit of a big deal. But I'm like, keep your friends small. But like, Jack had an outstanding class, like Henry's class, like half of them will probably end up in prison. Like they're just different kids. Like the things, like one of his friends sent me a message that said "F you" to me on Snapchat, like joke, no, and I'm like, Henry, and he goes, I'm very upset about that, Mom. Like I would never say that to you, but I'm like, your friend did. Like get new friends. But it's stressful.
You could just skip over the junior high age. That's when I moved from San Diego to Sacramento.
Is it hard?
Oh, I went from Valley Junior High, where we were like king of the hill, and I was like, I'm from Kansas City. Everyone was like spraying on me. Oh my God. Oh, I had the worst. So trust me when I tell you, you could skip over those junior high years. Just shelter him until high school.
I know he's in a lot of activities, which I think helps. It's just they're so different. And it's like he'll always say, "I'm not Jack." Like that's how we like Jack. Love this. I'm not Jack. You know.
I agree with what I know what she's saying, but all this is all because of what Angie said. Come on.
No, he's not. And it's like Jack can handle it. Understanding, like Henry handles it well. It's just 180. Yeah. It's like, hey, do you care about my son? It's true. But it was hard for him because to me, that's the worst. Yeah.
Okay.
My best friend's kids came up.
Okay, so that was all about the argument with Angie. But so I hope you guys can come back for OC. That was Salt Lake. Orange Blossom, thank you so much. I hope you come back. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I was last week I was out just Monday because of stuff going on in my family, but I'm going to be here, and I like having your opinions too. I like you guys were having opinions and comment, and I like to hear. I like opposing opinions because it helps me see perspectives on somebody else's side. You know what I mean? That's why I like reading your stuff, because I tell everybody like whose side you want is not about like one people. You have to be on my side or anybody else's side. I try to do my best to tell each side. I'm going to try to do more of that instead of like doing the whole recap. And I promise we'll come back and do a scene like 15 minutes. I think I did 2:45, and I'm not going to be doing my hair. I'll be all ready to go, and I got my notes. And I love you guys for being here and putting up with me. And I know I'm still worried about that. It's just mad because he refuses to say yes, and it hurts my feelings. And I don't want to keep asking him, but I was just like, I wanted somebody that knows both of us to say, hey, why don't you Chris go live, instead of saying Krista wants to go live with you. I was like, Lauren, I'm going to kill you. I was like, I'm pretty sure I kept saying, please don't say I said that. I was like, please. Because I feel like I'm begging, I'm begging him to like, let me get a seat at the cool kids table. That's what it feels like. You know how Jack's people don't come to his party, and he like, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I feel so like I'm that horrible, like I'm that bad of a podcaster that you don't want to have me. And I'm like, I'm a good friend to you, by the way, and I've been supporting you. And I think he just looks at me like I'm just another content. I don't think he looks at me as a content creator. He never promotes my channel. But I try not to stay in my feelings, and I try to because I do like Zach. I feel like he's starting to not be as mean. But like the fact that he just won't do it really hurts my feelings. I don't understand it. And I'm sorry that I'm all over the place and that like maybe I was like, not sticking to the script and everything, but I'm different on panels. I'm different when I collab, I wasn't asking. I do. I have my own people. But I just feel like, like it was crazy that we were both live, and I have a lot to say about what he was talking about. And I think him and I would do good content, but like, you know what I mean? Not try to fight with him about anything. I just would like to collab with him because I like talking to Bravo with people. And I didn't ask him. I asked somebody else to say it because I want the people that watch both of us to say, why don't we club this? I just want to know what he has to say. My whole reason, I want to know the reason so I can fix the reason. If it's something about the way I am, tell me and I'll fix it. Or I would try not to do that, but I don't know. I love you, Lauren, for saying something. If anybody does, I know you guys I know everybody's like telling me stop asking him. He's an asshole, but that's what it feels like, mademoiselle. But I don't understand that because how do you think you're too good? Like, I know that I'm working on my communication, but I do feel like I am different. When I was on with Adam, why would he let me on his fucking panel? Why would he let me on his channel literally every single day for a year and a half if I was that horrible on panel? I wouldn't be doing the same things I'm doing here on somebody else's channel. But I just feel like at this point, I don't know why he won't. And I just like the people that watch both of us to say, hey, just like to bring it up nonchalantly. Hey, why don't, instead of saying Krista wants to know. Because that's the thing. I think he needs to hear it from you guys, but I know what he means. I know to stop asking him because he didn't say anything back. So I wasn't trying to beg him. I know, Shay, I promise you. I told Lauren to not say it. I said, please just nonchalantly say it. I said, please don't say I want you to ask him. You know what I mean? I didn't want him to know that I was asking again. And I know, you're telling me, I know. I feel like an asshole, so I shouldn't even asked her to do it. You know, it's not her fault. She was doing me a favor and she didn't realize I didn't want her to say that part. But it doesn't matter because it's still the same thing. But yeah, all right, guys, I'll be back and see in a little bit with OC. Oh wait, let me get you the link for it. I'll send it to you over here. I think I can get it through here. This will be the link for OC. I mean, I sent it out, but and I have the after show for that too. And oh, it's almost 2:22. I don't know. I think Mimir left, so she can't do it for me real quick. But I'm gonna get the link. I promise you, I haven't asked him in so long. It was just the fact that we were both live. I was like, just nonchalantly, yes, like say, go, you should go live at Krista, but it didn't work because he saw it and didn't even fucking respond. Oh wait, I have to go back to YouTube. I'm trying to post you guys the link. OC. I mean, I think it was a good OC. All right, well, guess what? It's not letting me open it. Jesus Christ. Thank you for saying that. Mimir, can you please get me the link for OC and put it in here? I just tried to do it. I didn't think you were there. I'm sure feeding the chickens. And I love you guys. And I know I don't have to tell you guys, but please don't say anything to Zach. You know what I mean? About anything at all. Just, I told her to erase the comment, pretend it wasn't even there. We'll just pretend this didn't even happen today. I was trying not to go live. I was trying to go live later because I thought he was live. He changes his time. Because I know we have the same subscribers. Okay, but all right, so it is OC. Oh, it says that's supposed to be now. Let me change it real quick. Let me change it. All right, guys. I'm gonna change it for 15 minutes from now. So I will see you there. Can you please get the link for them? Mimir, did you say you would? And then we can talk about it over there. Hey, Money Grace. I saw you over there. I know. I wanted to go. I thought since we were both live at the same time, let's go live together. I was trying to nonchalantly do it. Like everybody just say, hey, blah, 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 but like it didn't work that way. And I know. I mean, he didn't say anything bad. It's just the fact that he ignored it. It's like what's crazy. And see, you can tell I'm upset because I keep touching my hair. All right, I'm trying to wait till you get the link for them. Can you please do it, Mademoiselle? Or not Mademoiselle. Mimir, can you please get them the link? It's not letting me open my end. All right, so it is on there. I'm gonna go change the time, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I love you guys. Please come over and do OC with me. Please, please, please. Well, it's already in IG. I was gonna have you drop it in here. You just do it in here. I can't get it open. I have it. I just can't get it over to StreamYard. Hold on. I'll try to do it, I guess. I'm trying to get out of here real quick. I'll try to do it. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, edit. All right. Wait a minute. What the hell is happening? You gotta do OC, right? I'm going to change the time. I can't get to it. If my mod can, that'd be amazing. So if you can't get to it, that's fine. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to just change it for 15 minutes from now, and I love you guys. And please come over.